Embracing stoicism can be hard, given the sheer number of distractions vying for our attention in this modern world. These diversions often plant the seed for negative behaviors that stand as barriers to cultivating lives of virtue and fulfillment. In this video, we discuss 7 anti-stoic habits that have insidiously woven themselves into the fabric of modern existence. We discuss ways to overcome these habits, as well as how to take on new positive behaviors that align with Stoic principles, helping us live a life with greater purpose and contentment. 1. Time wasting. A prominent anti-Stoic habit is the squandering of time, a resource as finite as it is invaluable. Much of our daily existence is surrendered to the black hole of digital platforms, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, among others. Seneca astutely pointed out the irony that humans lament life's brevity while at the same time waste it away. Therein lies our predicament. As human beings, we are able to simultaneously experience both the brevity of life and the illusion of its infinity. As a result, we indulge in the anti-Stoic habit of wasting time at the cost of merely existing. The remedy? A recalibration of our perspective on time. Treat it as the precious resource that it is. Allow ourselves to think carefully before investing time into an activity, and allocate it consciously to only the things that align with our long-term goals. Remind ourselves of life's inevitable end and of the very real nature of death. Act with intention while we can, and remember that each minute is a valuable gift from the universe that we can either spend in meaningful engagement or squander in regret. 2. Resistance to change. Marcus Aurelius wisely observed that it is in our nature as human beings to resist change. Many people are fixated on maintaining the status quo, while redirecting energy towards uncontrollable external affairs outside of themselves. This stifles our potential for growth, as well as the opportunities that are made possible through change. One key Stoic principle is to be aware of our sphere of control and of its boundaries, acknowledging that the forces of nature, including the ever-changing nature of life, lie outside of our influence. By redirecting our energy from resistance to adaptation, we unearth the hidden treasures of novelty and evolution, enriching our lives with deeper insights and broader experiences. 3. Being lost in anxiety. The third anti-Stoic habit, woven into modern life, is being lost in imagined anxieties. It is easy to lead a life fueled by fears of the unknown. But by doing so, we erect barriers to progress and problem-solving, which naturally take us outside of our comfort zone. Paradoxically, this extra energy also brings us over the hump of anxiety and affects a shift in perspective that can change our lives for the better. One way we can overcome some of our fears and anxieties is to reflect regularly on our past triumphs against daunting challenges. This fortifies our resilience to the unknown and helps us navigate future obstacles. Instead of being lost in anxiety, back yourself to transcend its grip. Make forward action an important part of your day, and you will soon find that you are emboldened to confront life's challenges with greater equanimity and mental clarity. 4. Unnecessary attachments. Stoicism calls for us to detach from unnecessary material and emotional attachments. In the case of material possessions, being attached too strongly can complicate our lives and lead to frustrations in decision-making, while excess emotional attachments can cause us to make grave mistakes in judgment, leading to a prolonged impact on our psyches. The Stoics acknowledge that emotional and material attachments are an inevitable part of our shared human experience, but that we have the potential to escape their hold. So let us consciously examine our attachments, find those that are holding us back, and instead make conscious steps forward in how we live our lives so that we can live more freely of their unnecessary influence. 5. The grip of procrastination. Marcus Aurelius and Seneca both warned against procrastination as a habit that holds back the development of virtue and character in the Stoic journey. In today's society, where we often feel like a small cog within an elaborate machine, we can feel that our life lacks meaning and drive. At the same time, some of the tasks we have to do can be in a perpetual state of preparation. Both of these factors lead to the anti-Stoic habit of procrastination, which sabotages the opportunity for effective and intentional action. Instead of grinding away unconsciously, Let us try to identify meaningful ends that drive our motivation and consciously move toward those, whether it be taking up a new hobby we have long forgotten about, letting go of an addiction that we have resigned ourselves to, or even changing the direction of our careers. Instead of squandering time on tasks that can never be done perfectly, let us embrace the progress in incremental steps and organize our work around our life, not the other way around. In so doing, we naturally stop deferring timely action, loosening the grip of procrastination, and allowing life to move forward comfortably. 6. Indifference to injustice. The sixth anti-stoic habit revolves around indifference to injustice. Many times we are compelled by social customs to act in ways that we may deem to be unfit for a true stoic, yet we do so anyway because of the potential repercussions. This includes indifference to or a tolerance of injustice. At its core, this habit is a contradiction to the strong Stoic principle of justice and harmony, both for ourselves and for those around us. Marcus Aurelius referred to this as perpetuating injustice through inaction. Instead of staying within our comfort zone, the true Stoic speaks up and intervenes when justice is denied or fairness violated. Rather than sitting idly by for fear of persecution, let us step out of our comfort zones to stand up for our own rights and dignity, as well as uphold them for others. 7. Self-imposed enslavement. Seneca said that to be free is to belong to yourself. It is to be in charge of your mind, your will, yourself. Free from pointless obligations, other people's expectations, materialism. Indeed, it is also to be free from the slavery of cravings or aspirations. This Stoic ideal is one of the most difficult to realize fully in today's society, as in any society. But let us always remember that freedom in all aspects of life is the prize we are working for. Many people are slaves today as they were in Seneca's day. As he pointed out, show me a man who isn't a slave. Some are slaves to money, some to work, some to fear, others to possessions or destructive indulgences or habits. For many, the pursuit of external validation unwittingly enslaves them to others, leading to a cycle of approval-seeking and diminishing self-motivation. In our journey through adulthood, few of us can say with confidence that we have not been enslaved in one way or another. But in order to remove the shackles, we must become aware once again of our innate freedom and relentlessly question the decisions we have made and those that lie before us. So before you go to bed, think about this. In what respects am I not free? Am I in charge of myself? Do I have power over myself, or am I held in captivity by someone else or something else? As Epictetus reminded us, no man is free who is not master of himself.